Hello there. Welcome to Canmore, Alberta. My name's Jess. I'm a STOT Pilates certified instructor. And today we're going to do a 25-minute total body workout, no props necessary, just you and your body. Lots of progressions layered on today, so just take what you need, leave behind with what you don't. This will be for any level that you're at. You'll just modify if needed. So let's go ahead and get started standing today. All right, so starting standing, we're gonna take a big inhale, spread the arms open wide, expand the chest, then nod the chin and fold down. Exhale, hang heavy. Inhale, hang at the bottom. Exhale, tuck the tail and roll your way back up, bone by bone. We'll do two more like that. Inhale, expand the chest open. Feel the sunshine on your skin if you're outside, and then fold forward. You can let the knees soften a little, just let your body hang. Take a big inhale, then exhale again, tuck the tail, roll up. Using this to connect to your breath as well as mobilize your spine. Last one, just like that. And then at the top, you'll do that final arm circle, but then you'll take one arm up and you'll side bend. Exhale, tall, inhale over to the other side. Exhale, tall. We'll do a couple more. As you reach over, can you also reach your other hand further down to the floor? And then grow tall. Notice how that bottom hand pulls you down as you send yourself over. Sorry if it's a little windy. It's a little windy here. We'll work through it. Finishing off this one. And then we'll do some sweep arounds. So we'll take it over, but then we'll rotate. I want you to fold down that side of your leg, sway yourself around to the other side, come up your second side with your other arm above your head, so you always have one arm above you. We'll do a couple more like that. Go back down the way you came. Swing yourself around to the other side at the bottom, come up with your other arm above your head. Once you get the hang of that, you can make that more fluid. Just let the hips swing around however they want to. Not only are we mobilizing the spine here, but now we're also activating your fascial system. So just telling your fascia that it's okay to move. This bouncy sort of sway sensation is really nice for the fascia. It really likes that. And that will help to loosen up the connective tissue in your body. Let's just do about one more per side. And if this does not feel good, take it slow or just don't do it. Just like anything that we'll do today. You have the option to take it or leave it. Okay, now let's step to the back end of your mat. One more spinal roll down. We'll spread the arms open, nod the chin, fold down, walk out to a down dog. Send your heels towards the mat, bum to the sky. Take a second to just pedal out your ankles, stretching through the calves. One more per side. And then from this down dog, both heels are towards the floor. We'll shift forwards, tap your knees onto the mat, and then stick your bum right back to the sky, back into that down dog. Shift forwards and back. Keeping the spine neutral, you're gliding through your shoulders. You might use your exhale as you come down, inhale as you reach up. Building strength and mobility through these shoulders. Activating your core. Let's go for another 3, 2, 1 more, and then we'll just settle down onto our knees. Now readjust so that you've got shoulders stacked over top of the wrists, hips over knees, and your toes are tucked, fingers spread wide. From here, all I want you to do is hover your knees, just an inch or two away from the floor. Take an inhale to hold, exhale, lower. Inhale, reset, exhale, lift, inhale, hold, exhale, lower. It looks like a whole lot of nothing, but it feels like a whole lot of something. Bracing your core each time you go to lift, activating that transversus abdominis, the deepest layer of your core. Strengthening the core from the inside out so that you're functioning most optimally. And you'll also start to build some heat through your quads. Let's go 3 more. You could also do this one from your elbows if needed. Keep that in mind. Did you guys see that dog? It was a really nice one. All right, last one here. Hold it up. Now, can you step one leg out, step your second leg out? You're in your plank. Step your first knee in, second knee in, and keep going. Out, out, in, in. Out, in. You could do this from elbows as well. You're just fighting to keep your hips at the same height of your shoulders the whole time. Watching that as you step out, your bum doesn't try to hike. We're no longer going through down dog, but instead, you're keeping shoulders stacked over the wrists. You're keeping your spine at the same height the whole time. We'll do one more like this, and then we'll keep going, but you're just leading with your other leg first now. So if you were always stepping with your left, now step with your right, or vice versa. Quads and shoulders are heating up. Enjoy the burn. For 3, 2, last one, and then lower it down. Quick shell stretch. Feel free to maybe do some arm circles, shoulder rolls, whatever feels good. All right, back onto our hands and knees just a little bit longer. Now, I could do this from elbows as well. We're just going to start by reaching one leg long, lifting it up. Inhale, put that knee down. Exhale, change sides. As you do this, you're fighting to keep your hips stable, level. You're using that exhale as you reach so that you cinch up through your core and keep yourself nice and stable. And then while you're prioritizing your stability, how high can you lift that leg without changing anything through your spine? We'll go 4 more. Keeping the mat pushed away from you, shoulders are protracted. I find that most of my body weight's actually in that stabilizing knee. That way you're not dumping down into your hands and shoulders aren't sinking. And it takes a lot of pressure off of your wrist by kind of keeping a little bit more weight into your knee. Okay, now we'll just stay on one side. Reach out and tap the floor, then lift right back up. Just straight leg lifts. Now, if you want this to be harder, can you hover your knees and do it here, keeping the knee hovered? Oh my gosh, that's a big burn. Do as many as you can, but feel free to put that knee down at any point in time. You might have to adjust a little bit with this different positioning. Whichever option you're taking, we're going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Take a second. And then, of course, we have a second side. Let's just get it over and done with. You have to match what you did on the first side. If you hovered your knee on the first side, you're stuck with it here. When you're ready, reach long, tap down, lift up. Keeping really stable. We've got this. Hips are level and strong. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Take a second, relax, release. Okay. Now let's just go on to our sides. You could lie down all the way and just support your head with the bottom arm, or you could be propped up. Maybe you're propped up on hand or elbow. I'm gonna do my elbow today. We can have bottom knee bent, top leg long. And if you're on your hand or your elbow, just make sure your shoulder's stacked over top at that point. You will drag the shoulder away from your ear and lift your bottom ribs away from the floor. Now, the top leg is back in space, the heel's in line with the back of your bum, thinking about almost pushing your top hip forwards. Catch your breath. And then from here, Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Whatever you want to do with the top hand. If you like to be propped up onto your arm, but your neck gets tired, you can always wrap the top hand around the side of your head. It's a good modification. But if you are propped up, it's not going to feel like you're lifting up as high, because if you do lift up too high, you'll dump down. Instead, keep lifting up and away from the mat. How high can you lift without changing anything? Notice the theme here. Pilates is all about control and stabilizing one area of the body while you move the other, essentially. Most of the time that's the case. We've got about 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, can you keep this top leg lifted up hip height? Side kick, kick forwards, maybe with the pulse, and back. Inhale forwards, exhale back. I like to point my toes forwards, flex the ankle back. You could do the reverse, you could do one or the other, just no floppy feet, okay? Instead, reach with length. We don't have the legs super high, but instead we've got the legs super long. You're reaching it as far forwards as you can without tucking your tail, keeping your core strong. It also might feel nicer on your neck if you choose to look down at the bottom arm. 3 more. 2. And last one. And then let's just bring that leg in front of you a little bit. You can rest down for a second. So your thighs are stacked, slightly forwards of your body. We're then going to hover the top leg up at hip height. Again, re-engage that bottom shoulder. Hold it up with the ankle flexed. Spin the thighs so the knee and toe point up, and then the knee and toe point down. Lateral rotation, medial rotation, and you're really gonna burn stuff in there. Small motions, but effective. Let's go 3, 2, and last one. Keep your toe pointed down. You can rest for just a second. And then staying in that medial rotation, we're pulsing up. Let's reset the shoulder. You can feel a little pain in the shoulder starting to happen because I'm starting to sink. If you keep that shoulder away from your ear and use your bottom oblique to support you, there'll be way less pain. Hold it up, your turn down, and we pulse. Just for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it down. Good job. Okay, let's now just flip it right over and we'll do the second side. Bottom knee bent, top leg long, elbow or hand underneath your shoulder, and wipe away your bugs. All right, glide your shoulder away from your ear, lift the bottom waist, top leg only up and down. How high can you lift without collapsing? For me, it's not very high at all. Plus, I'm also fighting to hold parallel. I could lift higher if I let my leg go laterally like it wants to, turning up. But instead, I'm forcing my knee and toe to stay pointing forwards. It changes the range, but it makes it more true to that just abduction through your hip. We got 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Okay, and then we have the side kick. Reset, lift up, kick forwards and back. A little kick, kick, long swing back. Whatever you want to do with your neck. And if your neck really hates this, just go down. It's okay if you're down flat on your side. Feel your core contracting as you take that leg back. How far can you bring it back without changing that connection? Like you have safety pins holding the front of your waist in place. We've only got 3. 2. Last one here. And then you'll rest that leg down. Okay. And then we got that medial and lateral rotation. We're so excited for it. Bring your leg forwards, stacking the thighs, and then glide the bottom shoulder, reset, hover up, your ankles flex. We spin the leg up, we spin the leg down. Lateral, medial, that motion comes from your hip no matter what. Five more, we've got this. 4, 3, don't let that leg sink down. Last one, relax, and we just have the pulse. It's almost over. Reset your shoulder, reach out, turn the toe to face down and pulse up. It's small, that's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. Okay, let's just lie down flat onto our backs. And we'll take a figure 4 stretch, ankle over the knee. Allow that knee to open wide. And feel free to hug the legs in. Feel free to also rock side to side. Okay, let's today keep your figure 4. Just place your foot back down. I've got my left ankle crossed over my right knee if you want to follow lefts and rights. Hands are reaching up to the sky, interlocked. We'll nod the chin. Flex up and twist over so your hands go next to that thigh that's up. Inhale down through center, exhale, curl it up. Getting into your abs now. Finding imprint at the top, but also try to anchor that opposite right hip heavy. Hands will stay in line with the heart. How far can you reach over and get up without the arms veering off to the side? Still allowing that left hip to open so you get that little bonus of hip mobility. And we'll just go 3, 2, last one there, and then we've got a second side. Now, feel free to enjoy that stretch first. Take a couple of deep breaths. Okay, now the foot goes onto the floor. Arms reach up. Exhale, we curl up and over. Inhale down through center. Exhale, reach it over. Opposite hip is anchored down heavy. Try to keep that knee away from your body, allowing for more of that mobility. And we just have another 4, 3, 2, and last one. Okay. Now resting it down, let's take both legs up in the air, tabletop. Arms are by your sides. On your exhale, send one leg reaching out. Inhale, return. Exhale, change sides. Now we're holding imprint as we do this. Ribs are knitted down to the hip bones. Your low back is connected down into your mat. How low can you reach your leg without the low back trying to lift on you? And then you're welcome to add in flexion if you want, either hands behind the head or arms reaching. Curl up straight through center as you reach your leg. Inhale, lower down through center. The chin is tucked here. Watching that you don't let your chin stick up once you're on the mat and then leg it behind you as you go to lift, but instead you start by tucking your chin before the head leaves the mat. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Relax. And then we're going to essentially combine the two. So we'll be up there, twisting side to side as we do the single leg reach. So let's get the legs tabletop, hands interlock, flex up. As you send one leg long, twist to the side of the bent knee. Switch that side to side. Can you anchor the opposite hip down heavy? It's not about how far you go. It's about your alignment. How well can you keep that great alignment as you keep going side to side? Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back to your first side and hold it. Can you pulse up and up and up? Keep reaching energy long out of your other foot. We have 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change sides and pulse. Opposite hip heavy. 5, 4, it's tiny but it's mighty. 2 and 1. Lower down, relax. Whew. Maybe some windshield wipers. You can open your arms, feet are wide. 1 more per side. Okay, let's flip over and we'll work the back body a little bit, countering all that extension work. Okay, we'll start here, just with the arms wide out to the sides like a T. Thumbs are facing up. You can also do this elbows bent if you don't have the room for this. Heads hovered, shoulders glide away from the ears. Squeeze your glutes by pressing the pubic bone down. Now, can you just hover one arm? Lower and change sides. As you go to hover, feel your core cinching up. Your goal is to keep shoulders level here. It doesn't have to be a big motion. Just notice your shoulder blade gliding inwards as you go to hover. Allowing the shoulders to open up. This is a great one to do if you spend a lot of time sitting, folded forwards. So basically, it's a great one to do if you're a human. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, you can relax for just a sec. We're going to lengthen up again. This time, can you hover both arms, send them by your thighs as you lift up a little, open wide as you lower. Inhale, reach your fingers to your toes, lengthening up. Exhale, tap the floor as you hover down. Glutes stay on just to support you, but it's just the upper body that's moving. Just going as high as feels good. We'll go for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause with arms wide. We're gonna do one more thing. This time it's the top range. So you'll lengthen, and then when you're ready, hover both arms, reach out in front of you. Both arms go wide next to you. You could either just stay down at the same height. This is a ton of work here. Or as the arms open, maybe you lift up a little higher. As the arms reach forward, you can lower. You could even turn this into a full range of motion, reaching the arms all the way by the waist as you hover up higher, and then all the way forward as you lower down. Whatever feels best for you. I think for my last few, I'm gonna stick with the first option, just staying low, just with the arms hovering, improving shoulder mobility there. And just keep breathing. We'll go for another 3, 2, and 1. And then we've got a shallow stretch. Sitting the bum on your heels, round over your thighs as you reach forwards. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. Feel free to rock side to side a little bit there. Okay. Then let's just do one more plank. Might as well, right? So hands or elbows, step up into your plank. And let's just hold it. I feel like just holding it. Breathe deeply. Put some weight into your fingers if you are onto your hands, and push the floor away from you. No sinking happening. Instead, you're reaching your energy upwards. Cinching up around your waist, feeling long and strong. Can you hold for 10 more seconds? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then right away into a down dog. You'll just scoot your hands and feet closer together. Take a second there to pedal out your ankles. Okay, and then just walk your hands to your feet, fold over your legs. You can bend the knees to get there. Hang heavy. Take an inhale. Exhale, tuck the tail, slowly roll your way up. Finishing at the top with your arm circle. Okay, great job. All right, I hope you feel great after that. 25 minutes, full body, not easy, but we did it. But yeah, I hope you have a beautiful day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Save this video so that you can do it later again. And I'll see you next time. Bye.